If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, or you just can't seem to turn your brain off, you're not alone. I used to get anxious a lot. I've gotten better at managing it, and also I take care of myself with, nutrition, exercise, and also supplements. All of that together has made a big difference for me. But if anxiety is a constant companion for you and it's really sabotaging your life, there are some solutions. And while prescription meds like Xanax can help in the short term, especially if your anxiety is extreme or you even have panic attacks, and those are no joke, a lot of people are looking for natural, safer alternatives. So in this video, we're diving into the top natural supplements that support calm, reduce anxiety, and bring your nervous system back into balance, and without the side effects of Xanax. I will include recommended dosages so that you know exactly how to use them. Let's dive in. Anxiety is a natural protective response that occurs when the brain perceives a threat, whether it's real or mostly imagined. It's rooted in our evolutionary fight or flight system, right? Which is designed to keep us safe. When anxiety kicks in, the amygdala, a part of the brain that processes emotions, sends distress signals to the hypothalamus, and that triggers the release of stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones speed up the heart rate, increase blood flow to muscles, sharpen focus, and they suppress non-essential functions like digestion even. And while this response is helpful in short bursts, chronic anxiety can leave the body in a prolonged state of tension, leading to symptoms like restlessness, fatigue, insomnia, digestive issues, and a racing mind. Causes of anxiety are wide-ranging and they're multi-layered. It can be triggered by psychological factors like chronic stress or trauma or unresolved emotional patterns, as well as biological influences like genetics, hormone imbalances, or neurotransmitter deficiencies, particularly serotonin, GABA, and dopamine, but also lifestyle factors, poor sleep, caffeine overload, nutrient deficiencies like magnesium, which we'll talk about later, or B vitamins, or blood sugar swings can also play a major role. Even gut health is now recognized as a major player due to the gut-brain connection. Ultimately, anxiety is both a mental and physical experience, and its roots are often a combination of emotional, chemical, and environmental imbalances. So let's start with one of the most researched adaptogens out there, ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is known for its powerful ability to help the body manage stress and restore balance, but it can have adverse reactions with some prescription medication, which nobody ever mentions, which is crazy to me, and I will tell you about those in a minute. Scientifically known as Withania somnifera, it works primarily by lowering cortisol levels, the body's main stress hormone, and by modulating the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, or HPA, which controls the stress response. Ashwagandha also supports the nervous system by enhancing GABA activity and promoting a calm, focused state without sedation. And in addition to reducing anxiety, it may improve sleep quality, boost energy, support thyroid and adrenal health, and even enhance strength and testosterone levels in men. Because it works gradually and holistically, it's often used as a daily supplement for long-term stress resilience and overall mental well-being. So the benefits: it reduces anxiety and stress, improves sleep quality, helps your body adapt to stress without crashing. The recommended dosage is 300 to 600 milligrams per day of a high-quality extract, and it is best taken in the evening to help you wind down. But ashwagandha can interact with certain medications. Here are the main categories to watch out for. Number 1, thyroid medications. Ashwagandha may increase thyroid hormone levels, T3 and T4. Also sedatives, anti-anxiety meds, and certain antidepressants. Because ashwagandha has a calming effect and enhances GABA, it might amplify the sedative effects of, let's say, Xanax and Ativan. Next, if you take barbiturates and sleep medications like Ambien, you might want to stay away from ashwagandha because this could cause excessive drowsiness or grogginess. Blood pressure medications as well, since ashwagandha may lower blood pressure, and so when combined with antihypertensive drugs like beta blockers or ACE inhibitors, it might potentiate the effect, leading to dizziness or lightheadedness. And next, immunosuppressants. Ashwagandha can stimulate the immune system, which might counteract medications intended to suppress immunity. such as those used for autoimmune disorders or after organ transplants. And last, if you are taking diabetes medication, skip ashwagandha. Since ashwagandha may help lower blood sugar, taking it with an anti-diabetic drug could potentially cause hypoglycemia, low blood sugar. All right, enough about ashwagandha. Next up in our supplements that relieve anxiety is L-Theanine. L-Theanine is a naturally occurring amino acid primarily found in green tea, known for promoting a state of calm and focused relaxation without causing drowsiness. It works by increasing alpha brainwave activity, which is associated with a meditative, alert, yet relaxed state, and by modulating key neurotransmitters like GABA, dopamine, and serotonin, all of which play roles in mood, focus, and also stress regulation. Now, L-Theanine also helps buffer the stimulating effects of caffeine. I do take L-Theanine. The recommended dosage is 200 to 400 milligrams per day, can be taken morning or evening, and it pairs well with caffeine for focused energy. Passionflower is next. Passionflower, is a calming herb traditionally used for anxiety, insomnia, and nervous tension, and it's valued for its gentle sedative properties. It works by increasing the levels of GABA, and it helps quiet overactive neural activity and promotes a state of relaxed alertness. This makes Passionflower particularly helpful for easing racing thoughts and improving sleep quality, and reducing the physical symptoms of stress, like a rapid heartbeat or muscle tension. Unlike some pharmaceutical sedatives, Passionflower doesn't typically cause grogginess, making it a popular natural remedy for calming the mind without this feeling like you're drugged. Recommended dosage, 250 to 500 milligrams in capsule form, or 30 to 60 drops as a liquid tincture. Or there's also Passionflower tea, which I like to drink from time to time. It's great to take or drink in the evening, or when you're having acute anxiety. Passionflower is perfect if your anxiety tends to hit hard at night. Next, Rhodiola Rosea. Rhodiola Rosea is a powerful adaptogenic herb traditionally used in Eastern Europe and Asia to enhance stamina, reduce fatigue, and build resilience to stress. It works by supporting the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal, or HPA axis, helping the body maintain balance during physical, emotional, or mental stress. Rhodiola is known to boost the activity of key neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine, which play crucial roles in mood, focus, and motivation. As a result, it can improve energy levels, mental clarity, and emotional stability, especially during times of burnout or chronic stress. Unlike calming herbs, rhodiola is stimulating and uplifting. So that makes it ideal for those who feel mentally drained, anxious, or this kind of wired but tired feeling. The recommended dosage, 200 to 400 milligrams per day. Best taken in the morning or early afternoon because it can be stimulating. And last up, let's talk about magnesium. Most people take magnesium glycinate as it is very affordable and it's a very absorbable form of this crucial mineral. I've been taking magnesium L-Threonate instead. It's slightly more expensive, but for me, the benefits outweigh those of glycinate. Both magnesium L-Threonate and magnesium glycinate are excellent forms of magnesium, but they serve slightly different purposes, especially when it comes to anxiety and brain health. So here's how they compare. Magnesium L-Threonate, it's best for cognitive function, brain fog, and stress-related anxiety, because it crosses the blood-brain barrier, meaning it directly increases magnesium levels in the brain. It may improve memory, learning, and even help with neuroplasticity. And it is helpful for anxiety that's tied to mental fatigue, overthinking, or cognitive burnout. The downside, like I said, typically more expensive, and it requires multiple capsules per day. I take 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. Now, magnesium glycinate is best for generalized anxiety and also to relax and sleep. It is bound to glycine, an amino acid that's calming on its own. I made an entire video about glycine and the amazing benefits it offers, so check that out if you want. Magnesium glycinate also helps reduce physical symptoms of stress, muscle tension, restlessness, trouble sleeping, and it's more affordable than threonate. And it's also found in calming supplement blends. The downside doesn't specifically target brain levels of magnesium like L-Threonate does, though it still supports the nervous system well. So, which one do you choose? If your anxiety feels mental, like racing thoughts, poor concentration, brain fog, then go with magnesium L-Threonate. If your anxiety is more physical or emotional, tight chest, insomnia, mood swings, go with magnesium glycinate. Some people even combine both. Threonate in the morning for brain support, glycinate at night for sleep. An important note before we finish. While these supplements are natural, always consult with a healthcare provider before starting any new supplement regimen, especially if you're taking medication. These alternatives can be powerful tools for managing anxiety when used correctly and consistently. And remember, they work best as part of a holistic approach that includes good sleep, regular exercise, and stress management techniques. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.